let's round out the show with a segment we like to call a little off the top.
Just a little off the top, ain't talking about a fade or a crop. Steady hand, know when to stop. Just a little off the top, whoa, easy now.
Just a little off the top. It's our cut one game. And gentlemen, no bigger news in the video game world than the Madden cover for 2026 has been released. It is Saquon Barkley. You can see on the screen doing his famous backwards hurdle over a defender. I like how they blacked out the helmet there, saved that guy a little bit of disrespect there. Steve, initial thoughts on this Madden 26 cover, man?
Yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. I will be honest. I like the deluxe editions cover a little bit better than I like the standard editions cover. I always like when they get a little stylistic with the player images. So I do think both are fantastic, though. Definitely a great cover.
Yeah, Saquon definitely deserving of it. So, guys, we're going to play a game. We're going to cut one of the previous Madden covers. Of course, the covers with athletes go back to 2001. We had some John Madden games before that just had him on the cover, and then he made his return in that 23 edition of the game as well. So, Eric, looking at these covers, man, first, do you have a favorite cover that really stands out to you? And what is your one that you are cutting? Which do you think is the ugliest or just unfitting at this point in time?
Oh man, I was fully prepared to cut one cover. I was not prepared to select a favorite. Give me the Sean Alexander cover from back in the day.
Yeah.
Mainly just because it is burnt into my mind. That was really my entry point into these Madden screeds, right? So I just have nothing but feels and nostalgia to cracking that thing open and hitting the stick. So that'll probably be my favorite. I might change it if you ask me 10 minutes later. Which one's got to go? There's really two clear choices for me. I do not like the dueling player motif of Madden 10. I think it should be one person and one person alone. You can say the same thing for 22. But the clear choice is Madden 2012, Peyton Hillis, the biggest one-hit wonder in the history of Madden covers. This guy has no business donning the cover. So smell you later, Peyton Hillis.
Man, that's my favorite one. Not only was Madden 12 an absolute rip of a game, but I remember when that tournament was going on and you could vote, and that's how Peyton Hillis ended up getting the cover of that game. And not only was Peyton Hillis great for fantasy that year, that was coming off 2011 or 2010. At one time, yeah. But he led me in my first ever fantasy football championship. So, I was in those streets voting for him. And it was a great game. It was so fun. All my friends had it at that point. We were all playing online, leagues together and everything like that. And dude, Peyton Hillis was a force to be reckoned with in that game as well. He could absolutely truck some people if you had the hit stick going the right way. So I can't agree with you there. Steve, what do you think? What's your favorite and least favorite Madden cover here?
So I think my least favorite is the Madden 15 cover with Richard Sherman, because look at the ones around it. They had kind of gone into this cool action shot. Like everyone always has an action shot. And Richard Sherman is just kind of giving you the hand. You know what I mean? He's kind of I don't know what's up with that.
Looks a little like Walmart-y. You know what I mean?
It does. It's really not great. It looks like bad Photoshop. It's a really kind of letdown of a cover. I do like the 2010 through 2012 run of those kind of grungier looks with more art going on behind them. I do think those are great, but if I had to pick one, I don't know. There's something about that Madden 18 cover, Tom Brady on it, kind of goes a little hard. That's a pretty great cover in my opinion. It is the GOAT edition, and I think it just captures everything you want on that cover. It really gets you ready for the game. It seems to excite people. That would be the one I would go with.
Okay. I would say, again, favorite one is definitely Peyton Hillis. Also, let's not forget, Peyton Hillis also saved a man, Eric. This guy is an American hero. Peyton Hillis saved someone from drowning.
So did Raheem Mostert and Raheem Morris, I should say, and you're over here dogging the Falcons.
Hey, Hey,
He's
sorry.
a child.
Sorry
He's
about
a
it.
child at a pool.
The one I'm gonna cut just because he stole from poor people. Brett Favre,
I
like
thought the same thing. I was like,
allegedly
not
stole from.
allegedly, it's known.
Well, we don't want to get sued here. I know there's a couple documentaries out there, but he sued a couple people in the media before. Yeah, I think our program might be a little not worth his time, but he could take us for the entire company. So allegedly stole from poor people. I thought it was kind of a weird, shout out to Brett Favre. Like that was in the day too, when it was like, is he going to retire? Is he not going to retire? And I'm just not about that. So a couple other fun ones for me here. I thought was love the Vince Young one, like another 1 year wonder, really. But Vince was really fun to play with. Madden 25, I kind of like hated how like that was a thing. Like Barry Sanders deserved to be the cover, but why was it 25? Like I guess it was like the 25th edition of Madden, right? Is that kind of what it was, Eric? Right?
I think so. Surprisingly enough, I wasn't in the room over at EA Sports when these decisions were being made, but I think it's because it is the 25th anniversary, right?
Also, Patrick Mahomes and Brady on that 22 edition, like I'm kind of good on that. Like you just had Brady and Mahomes within the past 2 years. Like it's a sick cover. It's a sick photo. I like it, but I mean, you just had these two guys on right before Lamar in 21.
Man, I don't know. I've been staring at that 22 cover the whole time we've had this graphic up, and it continues to wear on me. I don't think I like that one.
It looks like they're about to drop a really weird Christian rap album. Like it has a weird vibe to it.
The dimensions and like how off center they are relative to the negative space. It just looks kind of empty, right? That 21 with Lamar Jackson is kind of fire. I might
like
consider swapping that out for Sean Alexander back in the jump.